Welcome students. In this video we are going to learn about how to get input from user in C++ programming. User inputs make your programs interactive and dynamic. In many programs you will need to collect information from the user like name, age or any data your program will process. In C++ we use cin statement to get input from the user. Let's see with an example program. First of all, create a variable that will store a value entered by the user. So create a variable name and data type of this variable is string. As string is used to store sequence of character or you can say text data. So I declared a variable, then prompt the user to enter the data. So cout, enter your name. Sorry, type this, enter your name string in double quotation marks. And after this prompt, use the cin statement to store the value entered by the user into the name variable. The syntax of cin is type the word cin, then type to greater than sign and then type the name of the variable in which you are going to store the value entered by the user. This time I am going to store the name in name variable, so I typed a name. Now this will prompt the user to enter your name and then user will enter a name and name will be stored in this name variable. So you can print the name stored in name variable. Cout your name is, sorry, type this in double quotation marks. Your name is the value stored in the name variable. Let's run the program to check the output, and you can see it prompted enter your name. Let's enter Asif. And it displayed your name is Asif. Let's see how the program is working. I created a variable name to store the name. Then I prompted the user to enter her name and then I use a cin statement to store the value entered by the user into name variable. Similarly, you can create variables of other data types and can ask for the user to enter values. For example, create a variable of type int like marks. Similarly, create a variable of type float, GPA. You can also create a variable of type char to store the character value like grade. You can ask the user to enter the values for these variable. So after the prompting the user to enter his name, you can prompt user to enter your marks. And use cin to store this these marks entered by the user into a marks variable. After this prompt the user using cout statement to enter his GPA. And use cin statement to store this GPA entered by the user into GPA variable. Similarly, you can ask the user to enter his grade. Cout enter your grade, and save this grade entered by the user into grade variable using cin statement. You have prompted the user to enter these values. You can display them using cout statement. Cout your marks are, sorry, type this string in double quotation marks. Your marks are value stored in the marks variable. Cout your GPA is value stored in the GPA variable, and you can display your grade. Your grade is the grade stored in the grade variable. Now you can run the program to check, and you can see it displayed. Enter your name, enter Asif, enter your marks, enter 90, enter your GPA 3.81, enter your grade and enter A, and you can see it displayed. Your name is Asif, your marks are 90, your GPA is 3.81, your grade is A, but it displayed all the data on the same line. So at each line you can use AND to print each line on new line. Now run the program and check. Enter your name. Let's enter Asif. Enter your marks 90. Enter your GPA 3.8. Enter your grade A. And you can see it displayed. Your name is Asif. Your marks are 90. Your GPA is 3.8. Your grade is A. And each line is printed on new line. Similarly, keep in mind, if I run this program again and in name I type the name Asif Khan, that is containing a space. You can see this program is not working accordingly. So to read the input from the user that is a string and containing a blank space or empty space, you will need to use the get line method, because cin does not work properly for this type of input. So for this, use get line and give this first the cin and then the name of the variable in which you are going to store the string data entered by the user. This time I am going to store this data into the name variable. Now let's run this program, and this time if I enter the full name Asif Khan, enter your marks 80, enter your GPA 3.8, enter your grade A and press enter. You can see now it displayed your name is Asif Khan and it read the full line from the user. So if you are working with a string or getting input from the user that is containing a space between that, you must use getLine method to get that string from the user. And this is how you can get the input from the user in C++ using cin and getLine method. It is a simple but powerful way to make your program interactive. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. Also share with your programming fellows. If you have any question, ask below in the comment section. I will be happy to answer them. Thank you.